Peter Franklin, the Executive Director here at Highfield Hall and Gardens. And today is the opening day for our fall exhibition. We have 3 exhibitions a year, and this is the fall one, and we are looking forward to having 29 artists here today. We do a lot of collaboration with local artists, and today we're collaborating with the printmakers of Cape Cod.
My name is Dina Goo. I'm an artist and exhibit at Highfield Hall, and very delighted to be here. This is all mostly new work. I did it between last year and this year, and the painting behind me is really a tribute to my parents. And it was shortly after my parents passed away, particularly this one called End of Journey. It was a tribute to my mom. I find the watercolor is really my media, and I do mostly in watercolor on rice paper, and silk is my specialty.
I'm Andrea Moore, an artist who is lucky enough to have my work here at Highfield in the billiard room. The other great thing for me is introducing people in Falmouth to the work that I've done in England, which is inspired by our garden there. So most of the plants that inspired this work are growing in this walled garden in at our house there in Gloucestershire. I studied sculpture in college. I went to Washington University School of Fine Art, and my major was sculpture, but I also really like color. And when you look at exhibitions of sculpture, they mostly are not about color. So I came up with this merging of painting and sculpture, and I call it sculptural painting.
You're meeting Stan Lyman, who lives in Woods Hole, Massachusetts on Cape Cod, and she's having a show at Highfield Hall, which is very exciting for her. Extremely exciting, absolutely awesome. And she's doing a show of paintings of people looking at paintings. And some of them are naughty, and some of them are very reverent and serious. I don't know, it just happened one day. I thought, well, that would be sort of fun. And I started doing a scene of rather big ones, and they sold. And then I decided to really get into it and do a whole series of them. And I just tried to think of the most important painters. And then I would do the painting on the canvas, and then I'd have to think, how would I have somebody looking at that painting? Because there are so many ways of thinking about it. And people are shocked sometimes, or just in awe, or kind of amused. Oh, they all have some benefit from looking at art.
Even though we've been here and doing this for a couple of years, every week at least we get somebody who says, I've been living in Falmouth for 30 years and I didn't know this has been renovated. And they come in and they walk through the door. But I think the word of mouth is finally getting out, so it's really great.